Hey guys, I've got a yoga sequence for you this morning today that is going to be using some weights with it as well. So that part is optional. If you have weights, great, you can add them in here. If not, you can do the flow without. I've been sick and have not really been able to do a good workout. So I need something that's slow, that gives me a good workout, but not a lot of cardio. So if that's something that you're looking for today, just a slow routine, but still strength building, getting the heart rate up a little bit, building a little heat, then that's what we're gonna do today. So go ahead and get on your mat and we'll get started. All right. So I always like to warm up with a little cat and cow. So we're coming into our table position here. So shoulders are over the hands and the hips are right over the knees, okay? So you can tuck the toes if you need a little bit more support, but staying on the top of the feet here is preferred. Starting from your stable table, we're gonna take an inhale in, flip the tailbone up. As you flip the tailbone, we open the chest, look up to the sky. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under, round the back. Inhale, flip the tailbone back up, look up to the sky, open the chest. Exhale, tuck the tailbone back under, blow the air away. Inhale up. Exhale, tuck. Inhaling up. And exhale, round the back. Inhaling up. And exhale. One more round. Inhale, flipping the tailbone, looking up. And exhale, tucking under. Go ahead and come back to your stable table. Okay? We're just going to warm up the core a little bit here. So extend the right leg behind you. Go ahead and take that leg all the way back. You can keep the toes down to start and extend that left arm out in front. So when you're feeling ready here, start to lift the right toes. So we've got the right leg lifted behind, push up through that heel, reach that left arm out in front. Looks like you're pulling the body in opposite directions. Here we go, we're gonna tuck that right knee underneath as you bring the left elbow under to meet and tap. Inhale as you extend, exhale, crunch. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Two more, inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale, exhale, extend out and hold. Really push up through that right heel on that extended leg, squeeze the glute in 3, 2, 1, come back down to your table. That's okay if you're still working on those. If you have to tap that foot down as you're building up the balance practice there, that is totally fine. Don't worry about it. It will come in time. So we'll go ahead and switch sides. Extend the left leg. The toes can stay on the floor here to start. Reach the right arm out in front. And when you're feeling stable here, lift the left leg. So pulling up right through the heel of that foot. Reaching the body out in the opposite directions. I'm really squeezing the mat here with that left hand. And we're ready to tuck. Bring the elbow and knee together underneath. Exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tuck. We've got one more. Inhale, reach it out. Tuck it under. Extend and hold. Press up through that left heel. Focus the gaze. 3, 2, 1. We return back to our table. If you need to send the hips back to a little child's pose here, you can. I know that that probably got the heart rate up a little bit. Working the core. And go ahead and return back up to your table. So from here, we're going to come right into our first downward facing dog. So hands come up in front. We've got the fingers spread nice and wide. You want to squeeze the mat, tuck the toes under behind. Start by slowly lifting the knees up off the floor, hovering here, and then send those hips all the way up to the sky. Little bend in the knees, rooting the heels down towards the ground. It's okay if they don't touch though. And I'm just pedaling out my feet here. So dropping one heel down and then the other. And then find some stillness here in your downward dog. Okay. Coming back to the breath. We're going to move into another little core exercise here. If at any time you need to drop the knees down, you can do that, okay? You can always modify, always an option to drop the knees. Try to challenge yourself though to stay with us here. So we're going to start by inhaling, lifting the right leg up behind, reach it up. As you exhale, we roll forward like we're coming to a plank. Tuck the right knee up towards your chest. This is where the core is activated to hold that leg up, okay? Inhale, send it all the way back, three-leg dog. Exhale, tuck that knee again, but this time bring it all the way to the left arm so we twist underneath. Inhale, extend, send it back up. Exhale, bring it to the right tricep so that knee comes outside the right arm. Inhale, send it back. Last one, exhale, tuck the knee up to the chin. Right up through center, hold. 3, 2, 1. Step back, downward facing dog. Moving nice and slow here with control on this. Moving over to the other side. Inhale, lift the left leg up behind. Exhale, tuck the knee all the way up towards the chest. So it's like I'm in a plank. My back is just rounded a little bit, pressing the ground away. Inhale, send the leg all the way back, three-leg dog. Exhale, tuck the knee to the right side. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, bring it to the left tricep. So see how high up I get it here, coming outside of the arm. Inhale, send it back. Last one, exhale, all the way up towards the chin and hold for 3, 2, 1. Step back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. We're going to bend the knees. Exhale the air out. Step or jump to the front of the mat. And we land in a forward fold. Inhale as you lift halfway. Hands can come to shins. Exhale as you refold. Inhale, rise up, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Beautiful. All right, we are going to grab a pair of dumbbells here if you want. It is optional. I am using really light ones for this because we are going to use the shoulders a little bit, so you don't really need heavy weights for this muscle group. So we're going to come into a chair pose. I like my feet to be touching together for my chair. You do have the option of being at hip distance. Okay, so I've got my dumbbells here. I'm going to start to sit back like I'm coming into a chair. I can lift my toes here. The weight is in the heels of my feet. Okay, chest is up. Here we go. Inhale, reach the arms up in front. So I've got the dumbbells pointing up. And then we exhale, send the arms behind. Inhaling up. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And you can do this without weights here, okay? Inhaling up. Exhale. You can just swing the arms Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. And exhale. Beautiful. You can drop the weights here or hold them up in front for a little challenge. 3, 2, 1. Unfold the legs. Unbend the knees. You can set the weights down here. And we'll return back to our chair. Drop the sit bones down, just reaching the arms out in front. Exhale the hands to heart center. Coming back to the breath. All right, we're gonna lift the heels in our chair. Coming up onto the toes. And then try to bring the sit bones all the way down to the heels of the feet. So we're balancing here in a little toe stand. Beautiful. Holding here. And then if you'd like to take the full toe stand pose, we're going to take the knees out wide, press the heels together, and then we cross the arms, opposite hand to opposite knee. So it'll look just like this. Okay? Trying to hold here. And then slowly bring the knees back in. We return to our toe stand here with the legs together. And then a little challenge here for you. We're trying to keep the heels up. Okay, press through the toes. And we're gonna rise back up to our chair. Woo! Legs are burning. In 3, 2, 1, fold. Go ahead and fold over the legs. You can separate the feet. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, refold. Inhale, rise up, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Here we go. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, refold. Let the hands come down to the floor. We're going to get ready to take our first flow. So the hands are gripping the mat. You can bend the knees, either step or jump back to a plank. So we land in our plank position. You can always drop the knees to modify. And we're going to take our first flow. So bending at the elbows, we'll exhale to lower halfway or all the way. Inhale to your upward dog or cobra pose. Exhale, tuck the toes, send the hips back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna roll back up to a plank, and I'm going to grab my other weight. Now you can use a heavier weight here. This one is going to be a little challenging. If you need to keep the knees down in your plank here, you can, okay? Take rests as needed. We're gonna come into some renegade rows. You just need one dumbbell unless you wanna hold your hand on the other one. It can just hurt the hand sometimes, so I use one and just roll it back and forth. So you're coming to your plank. Nice strong plank pose here. You grab the dumbbell, we'll say right hand to start, and you're just gonna row that dumbbell up, pulling that elbow in, okay? So it's gonna look like this. Row, weight comes back down. Row, weight comes back down. So we're gonna go ahead and do 10 on each side. Here we go, starting with the right. In 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can take a little break, let the knees come down. So you can do those with the knees down the whole time if you need to. Just rowing here from a modified plank. Otherwise, you'll be in a full plank position. If you don't have a weight, you can still do this. Just simply pulling that arm up, and you're still working the core to hold that plank with one arm. So we'll go one more time here. Return to your plank. Go ahead and grab your weight, and we'll go for 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Here we go. Let's take our flow, bend at the elbows. Exhale. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, drop the knees. We're going to come around to the back. Fix our pants. Here we go. Come all the way down. We're going to come into a hollow hold. So working the core here once again. Lots of core today. We're going to reach the arms up overhead and then lift the legs here. Okay? So come up a little higher if you can. Legs are extended. Arms are reaching out. If this is too difficult to hold here, you can modify with the arms down along the sides, okay? And we're holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Woo. Let the breathing come back to a normal pace. If you're congested like I am, it's a little hard to keep the breathing at a natural pace here. So just paying attention to the breathing. Here we go. We're going to do another round of the hollow holds. So extending the arms and legs, modify if you need to. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Woo. Good stuff, right? All right, so last round, you can either take the hollow hold, and we're just holding it there like we did for 10 seconds, or if you want to try the rock, the hollow rock, you can come with me. Both are going to be for 10 seconds, so whichever one you choose here, try to hold. Here we go. If you're coming with me, we're just going to rock forward and back here in this position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Good stuff. All right, coming back to the breath. And go ahead and rise back up to your seat. If you've got a weight here, you can use a kettlebell. I think I'm going to grab this light weight again. A dumbbell is going to be a little easier to hold for this one. We're going to keep the arms out in front, and we're holding the weight out. So you're going to want a light weight for this one, or you can try just with no weight as well. So bending the knees, bring the feet in. We're just doing a little stabilization of the core. So the arms are gonna stay extended out as we hold that weight. And we're gonna turn all the way to the side, so a little twist. And you're gonna feel this in the obliques as we try to hold this weight out. Come back up to center, and then turn to the other side. Come into center, left, to center, and right, center, left, center, right, center, left, center, right, center, left, center, right, center. One more time, left, center, and right, center, and release. Beautiful. All right. Last one here we're gonna do for the core while we're in this position. You've got a couple variations. Should be feeling the core nice and engaged after that last one. You can hold right behind the thighs here and start to lift the feet off the floor. So we're just balancing here on the sit bones. You can hug the legs in. All right, so this is our modified boat position, or boat pose. If you want to take it a step further, you can reach the arms out. Makes it a little bit harder. If you need more support here, you can bring the hands down behind, just holding onto the floor, okay? So whatever variation feels right for you, engage the core, try to squeeze that belly button in, sitting up tall. Okay, we're gonna take a couple high to low boat exercises here. You can keep the hands down for this one if you need to. We're gonna exhale as we lower and hover just above the floor, and then inhale to return back to your high boat, okay? And 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. All right, feeling it. I'm gonna turn to face you guys here. We're just gonna come to a seat. Make sure your weights are to the side. We're gonna grab either a dumbbell or a kettlebell for this one. Okay, so we're gonna be doing a few shoulder presses here, just from a seated position. I think I'm gonna try the kettlebell here this morning. I just like the grip on this one. So come to your seat, nice and stable here. Both sit bones are grounded. We're not lifting up on one side here at the hip. All right, and go ahead and grab your weight on the right side. And we're gonna go for 10 reps here again, all right? So go ahead and hold your weight, bring it out to the side, and press for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Come back to the breath. Again, you can be doing these just focusing on the breath, without the weight. We're gonna go 2 more times with this one here, okay? So go ahead and grab your weight. You can keep the same weight. If that was a little too much, you can drop the weight. Or if you need a little bit more, you can grab a heavier weight. Or you can be pressing here, just feeling the contraction there, focusing on that movement. Here we go. For 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switching sides, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. All right, just resting here for a moment. And we'll get ready to take one more round. All right. Grab your weight. Last one. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And we are almost finished here. Let the heart rate come back down. All right. We're going to return to our high plank position whenever you're ready. We will meet back here. Take your time, catch your breath, and go ahead and come back to your high plank. You can modify with the knees down. And let's take our flow together. Bend at the elbows, halfway or all the way lower. Inhale to your upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. Inhale, lift the right leg up behind. Exhale, step the right foot all the way to the front. Go ahead and bring the right foot between the hands and then drop the back knee down. We're going to stretch it out here a little bit. Walk the hands up to the thigh. So we're in a nice low lunge. We're stretching that back leg, the psoas here, and the hip flexors. Let the hips sink down. Make sure that right knee is above the heel. The knee is not going out over the toes. All right. Let the hands come down, frame the foot. Tuck the toes under on the back foot, lift the leg. Step the right leg back. You can either come to a plank or 3-leg plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Switching sides. Inhale, lift the left leg up behind. Exhale, step the foot all the way up between the hands. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Come on up to your low lunge. Let the hips sink down. Breathing here. hands come down, frame the foot, tuck the toes under on that back foot, lift the leg. Step the left leg back. We're returning to a plank or 3-leg plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Go ahead and exhale. Bend the knees, step or jump to the front. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, refold. Inhale, rise all the way up, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands come to heart center. And you know the workout would not be complete without some squats. So, grab a weight of your choice. I'm going to go with the kettlebell here, and we're going to bring it up to a goblet position. So, holding the weight up here at the chest, we're going to take a sumo stance with the legs, which is legs out wide. Toes are turned out. You might know this as goddess pose in yoga, sumo in the gym. So we're going to bend the knees, drop the sit bones down. So we're coming nice and low. And we're going to move slow and controlled here. Squeezing the glutes, chest is up, try not to fold forward. Here we go as you rise up, extend, and sink back down. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Keep going. Move with your breath. Get it nice and low. Let's get 5 more. Two more. Last one. Come down all the way, nice and low, hold. And we're gonna hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the weight come down. Press back up. We'll turn the toes forward. Go ahead and exhale, fold. Wide leg, forward fold. Take the feet out a little wider if it feels good. And enjoy this stretch here. Inhale as you lift back up. And we'll make our way down to a seat. Oh, all right, so it's a little workout for you. Not too many sets of anything here. If you wanted a little bit more, you could just repeat some of those that we did. You could do 2 more sets of those squats at the end, more of those renegade rows, whatever feels good. I just wanted to give us a little something to bring some heat, get the body moving without overdoing it. I know I've not been feeling up for like a full workout, so this was just enough for me. Hopefully it felt good for you too. Like I said, if you want to do a little more, you can repeat any of those movements, and you can, like I said, do with or without weight. So if you come back to this with weight, see how that feels, or try without. Let me know what you guys think, and have a good rest of your day.